We got the bridge coming up, so you know what that means. I mean, everyone basically does it. Harmless crime. Oh, ZL1. A little carbon fiber. I mean, that's just such a nice touch to the Camaros. It really separates it from all the other ones, to be honest. Every other trim looks pretty much the same. Dude, it's just that like literally people are so impatient that you just kind of have to outsmart them, basically. That's what riding motorcycle is basically it. Like, you're playing chess and everyone else is just playing checkers, to be honest. So what's going on, guys? Welcome to my first ever YouTube video here on the channel. We're just cruising right now. We're chilling, just riding around. Storm just, I mean, we didn't really get hit by the storm, but we just had some wind and a little bit of rain from the Helene storm, which I know devastated that Panhandle area. So hopefully people are all right up there. I know it definitely caused a lot of damage with the storm surge and things like that. So definitely wishing everyone up there that they're all safe and stuff like that. So, but yeah, welcome to the channel. First video on this beautiful, it's my first bike, my first sport bike. Never really ridden motorcycles before, apart from a little Honda Grom that I had in like 2017. And believe it or not, I whiskey throttled the Honda Grom, so that kind of put me off away from motorcycles. Thought, you know, maybe it's not for me. If I whiskey throttle a Honda Grom, you know, what's gonna do for like a bigger sport bike and stuff like that. But as we got older, you know, that was 7 years ago now. As we got older, definitely more responsible, definitely more respectful of the machines and stuff like that and what they can do. So yeah, I went ahead and bought myself a 2018 Honda CBR600RR as my first sport bike. And it's not, you know, it's not the cleanest bike. I'll be the first one to say it. It's got, currently on the odometer, you guys will need a seat for how many miles this bike has. So make sure you're sitting down. This bike has 37,703 current miles on it. But to me, it feels absolutely fine. I mean, I've had it, I bought this bike back in February for my birthday. And honestly, it feels great. I like working on stuff myself, doing, you know, basic maintenance repairs and stuff like that. And I have a video coming up for you guys about when my bike got stolen, which stay tuned for that, because here in Miami, that shit happens all the fucking time. So it's kind of an epidemic down here, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's a little windy. Hopefully the audio's fine. We're still dealing with some wind from what's left over of the hurricane, but again, not too bad. I don't think it will be raining. But yeah, so what's this channel gonna be about? So we want to be doing a couple of things. We're really an SS, kind of looks like the 1 Elite, but doesn't have the carbon fiber hood. We're gonna be doing a couple of things, little by little, obviously not all at the same time. I mean, one of the things that I like about the motorcycles and what I want to start doing, there's a track down here called Homestead Speedway International. And they host a lot of track days for motorcycles. And that's something that I've kind of wanted to get into, but the entry cost for that is a little pricey because, you know, you need the racing suit and all that jazz. And I went to a store to look at those racing suits, and they're up there. You're talking about $1,200. And yes, I know you can rent one, but if it's something that I'm going to be doing pretty frequently, you know, I kind of want to just get that out of the way and invest in my own race suit so I can have that. I got the boots. I got pretty much everything else. It's just the racing suit that I'm missing. So we're going to be doing some track days. And if I like it, you know, we'll keep doing that. It will all be on this bike, the CBR600. Apart from that, I mean, it's just gonna be cruising around here in Miami, just chilling, talking about different topics, things like that, current events, things of that nature. Just motovlogging, good old motovlogging. Like in YouTube, I've been watching videos from a bunch of guys like Brian636, Baker X Derek, obviously Jixerbra, a bunch of guys, Chase on Two Wheels, K. So I've been watching these guys for quite a while now, and Yami Noob was one of them. And Yami Noob was a content creator that I was watching religiously before I pulled the trigger on the bike, because I was like, man, I really want to get a motorcycle. I'm just scared shitless. You know, what would my parents say? What would, you know, my girlfriend say? Things like that. So obviously the risks that come with it, things of that nature. But yeah, ended up for my 30th birthday back in February, just bought this thing, cash basically. So we don't have to worry about no financing, nothing like that. Pretty fortunate position to be in, I'll be honest. And yeah, we've just been cruising. You'll see ride-alongs too. Like we're gonna have now and then we'll have videos with some of our car friends, because I come from the car scene. So I was originally, and I still am, into cars and stuff like that. I have my 1999 Mazda MX-5 Miata with 60,000 miles on it. So pretty clean example of what a Miata is, which is kind of rare to see nowadays. But I come from the car scene. Before that, we had a Corvette C6 Z06. And that shit was a blast. And then before that, our first car was our first actual like enthusiast car, a car that we bought because we liked, not because we had to buy a car, but was a BRZ. I think it was like a 2014 or 2016, I can't remember now, but that was our first vehicle there. Oh, squeeze here, yes sir. So yeah, we come from the car scene basically. So I was like, man, I don't know, especially after whiskey throttling the Honda Gram, I was like, man, I don't know if I should really purchase a bike. But like I said, as we got older, I kind of realized, you know, it's kind of really up to me. So I consider myself obviously a beginner rider. I've only been riding for 5-6 months. And yeah, been a tremendous learning experience. And I have videos lined up for just my experiences so far, and like comparing to car scene and things like that, like just differences here and there. But yeah, we're gonna have we have videos lined up. Let's just say that. So if you guys want to see the videos, if you guys want to follow me on hopefully what would be a long and joyful journey, make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you click that like on the video if you find yourself in a similar situation. You know, if you're a new rider and you like these kind of videos and you like to kind of follow progress vids and stuff like that, we're going to be also doing maintenance stuff on the bike, how-tos, things like that. Damn, smells like tar up here. yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more content to come, because I have those things lined up. And now that the weather's cleared up, Cybertruck. The Cybertrucks have become pretty freaking common. I'm not gonna lie, especially down here in Miami. Like, you start to see them a lot more. That's a nice M3, or is that M5? I don't even know. A lot of crazy stuff here in Miami, guys. Like, I know it's not unique to Miami. Like, there's definitely other cities that have crazy shit like that, but I mean, there's just a lot of stuff to see down here. So yeah, Miami's definitely unique. I'll tell you that right now, man. I've been to New York City. I've been to Houston. I've been to Dallas. There really is no place like Miami. But yeah, as I was saying, we'll have some videos too where we ride along with our car guys, our car group friends. We have a dude that has a Camaro ZL1. We have a dude that has like 867,000 cars in his garage. And we have a dude that has a Camaro SS. So very big Camaro interest group here, basically. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that Tesla to go. Like, bro, come on. Jesus Christ. There he is, Gable's police. Whoop, whoop. He's gonna cruise at a respectful 7 miles an hour above the speed limit. We have entered a wealthy part, a wealthy part of Miami known as Coral Gables. Now, these houses here, believe it or not, are most likely all north of $1 million. So it's kind of ridiculous. Just the big differences that you'll see here in the city, because you'll have, I was looking at this Volvo, I wanted to see what this Volvo was gonna do. You'll have houses that are like, 300-400K, or basically apartments, to be honest. You're not really gonna find a house for that price anymore. And then you just cross the street, and then all of a sudden those houses will be worth $1 million plus. So we don't know how to quote unquote stunt. Watching Brian 636 and people like Jixer, bro, like, that's not something really that, like, the stunting part is not something that captures my attention. I never really was around motorcycles when I was young, like dirt bikes or none of that. So I kind of never really experienced, going up on one wheel or jumping shit or whatever the case may be. So And it's not, at least for now, it's not really something that I'm interested in. I'm kind of trying not to fucking fall off a bike at this point. I mean, to be honest, I've kind of dropped this bike already, I think twice. And it's just one of those things that you kind of learn. Like, it's not, I mean, people get a bike and say, dude, I'll never drop that bike. Like, how do you even drop a bike? It's not even. But the thing is, like, it's harder than you think, man. You grab a lot of that front brake on like a downhill coming off a shopping center or whatever the case may be, rolling up to a stop. It's happened to me. You grab that front brake, tricks you forward, can't get a foot down, and then, or you do, but it's already too late. You're already leaning, and GG's. Well played. So I'm just trying not to fall, which I understand is part of the game, but I'm trying to do things to not fall. So if I open myself to start doing wheelies at this point and stuff like that, like, dude, that's a recipe for disaster. And it's gonna, you know, if I get injured and stuff like that, it's just gonna take time off the bike and stuff like that, which I kind of really enjoy. You know, going for rides on bike is so much nicer than going for a ride on cars out. That's one of the things that kind of got me to get a motorcycle as well, is just kind of being able to, you're a smaller vehicle, right? So you can kind of like fit through these gaps in traffic. As long as you're safe, obviously, you're not gonna. I thought this guy was gonna merge, but I guess not. You kind of able to fit in places where the car wouldn't. So your rides, like there's another separate truck. Your rides are a lot quicker, just because you can kind of filter a little bit, as long as it's safe. Obviously, you're not filtering. You know, I see videos of guys freaking flying at 150, 160 miles an hour through cars, and I mean, hey, no hate on them. If they want to do it, by all means, but I'm just not risk adverse like that, to be flying around. Traffic, especially as I don't have the experience really at this point, so we're gonna go through here. Make our way to the front right here. A little 180. A bunch of Ferraris and McLarens inside that building. Aston Martins as well. Well, we'll see those on another day. Also, it's I wear most gear most of the time. Well, most gears sometime, because I have the boots, but I'll have to get the I don't know what they're called, but like the shift lever. I have to get one that can kind of be adjusted, because with the boots it's so much harder to get my foot under it, and I can't adjust the one I have currently. So I wear usually just gloves and a helmet. Other times I'll be wearing like pants, gloves, and a helmet, and then rarely would I be wearing boots, gloves, and a helmet. Like, it's just too much, especially here. It's like 95 degrees constantly, humidity through the roof, so it's kind of annoying, to be honest. It's not something that you want to do every fucking time. I have to also lower the bike, so I'm not the tallest guy. Let's just put it like that. I'm not the tallest guy in the city. Standing at a staggering 5'7". Sometimes it's a little bit tough. Go ahead, bitch. Sometimes it's a little bit tough to I get both feet down, but they're tippy toes. It's tough out here, dude. It's hard. So I don't know if I can adjust the bike so I can lower it a little bit. Hopefully, just like be able to like get a little bit more footing there, man, because it's rough to be able to like support myself on the bike. Oh, there's another bike right there behind us. You see it on the reflection? A KTM. Hey, back on board, baby. What's up? Holy shit, a 1290 Super Duke. What the fuck? That thing's sick. It's just shit that you see down here is crazy. That carbon fiber front end. ¿Qué pasó? Sí. ¿Qué pasó? Está prendida ahora. Me gusta, está super nice, super nice. Yeah, a lot of people down here just speak Spanish, so if you want to survive down here, you're gonna have to learn how to speak Spanish. I'll tell you that right now. A 1290, bro, like what the fuck? I've never really seen one in person. And he said, fuck this shit, I'm out. He's gonna get in front. Which, I mean, good on him. I just don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that. That dude is wild, and this is nice. He was wearing his leather jacket and stuff. Nice AGV helmet. We got stuck here. I thought the BMW was gonna take it. The BMW would have taken that. I would have taken it, but rough out here. I've never seen a Super Duke like that. What the fuck? It does look cool. I mean, so let's talk about dream bikes for me at least. I like Red Deed. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, but I don't want the V4, right? Every video that I've seen from professional channels like MCN, 44 Teeth, even Chase on Two Wheels when they review it, like, bro, they never want the V4 spec of that bike, whether it be the Street Fighter or the what's that other one called? Super Leggera? I don't know, bro. But yeah, they always want the lower end spec because they say it's a lot more manageable on the road. You still get the highway fun that you want, and it's a lot more, it's lighter weight. So I kind of want to work my way up to the V2. It's kind of intimidating, I'm not gonna lie, spending that much money on a motorcycle that I know, I mean, dropping it is inevitable, especially if you ride it, so. Come on now. Dropping it is kind of inevitable, and I asked myself, do I want to drop a, you know, a $16,000 bike? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But hopefully I have the experience to kind of limit the chances of me dropping it. But yeah, that's kind of what that's kind of what I want to work myself up to. I'm not huge into like these, like for example, like AMK and Fastlane D, which I also watch. I forgot to mention them, but spending that much money on a bike for me right now is just not, doesn't really make a lot of sense. All that carbon fiber is so nice though. Oh, what's this guy gonna do? All that carbon fiber is so nice, and it just, they look hella nice, but I just can't justify that right now. I do like the nakeds as well, like a Street Fighter, but the only thing that I feel is like if I use a Street Fighter to commute and stuff like that, I kind of take highways a little bit, so the wind is a thing that I kind of don't want to deal with. And it's one of those bikes that you don't want to put like a windscreen on, you know? Like you don't want to be that guy with a Street Fighter that has a windshield on it. Is that a turbo? No, just a Carrera. It's nice HRE wheels though. Ford Raptor. But yeah, guys, just oh wow, that was a clean 911 turbo. But yeah, guys, wrapping it up for this video. There's gonna be stuff to come. I promise you that. I mean, I have 8, 9 videos in the pipeline ready to go, or at least ideas that I want to talk about on the bike. These dualies, bro, these dualies are so big. I gotta work on getting off the line down. I'm not even gonna lie. One of the things from coming from a manual car is like, you don't want to burn the clutch, and I feel like it's the same on the bike. Here we go. I thought he was gonna pop a wheelie. People don't know how to turn, bro. Like they'd hold on to their lane. They just like merge into yours mid-corner. Like what the hell, bro? Come on now. But yeah, guys, with that being said, this is pretty much gonna wrap up the end of the video here. Let me know down in the comments what kind of things you guys like to see on motorcycle vlogs, motorcycle videos, things like that. And I'll try to provide that content to you guys, as well as let me know in the comments below what were some of the big lessons you learned in your first couple of months of riding a motorcycle. Especially if you came from like just a car background, or if you've never driven a motorcycle before, what were some of the things that you learned in those first 6 months to help you ride safer and just enjoy your time on a bike more often? With that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Make Make sure you subscribe to see more content. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the video so far. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.